Okay, you guys, so welcome. So if you guys are jumping on, mute your lines, and then we'll totally do the whole, oh my God, look at Danielle in her robe. You look so cute. I want you guys to mute your lines, but we will have a moment where we're gonna totally unmute them. And Karen, your tree looks gorgeous. Eric, I'm so glad you're on. These are super casual. There's nothing crazy, like fancy. I don't want anybody to ever think like there's a dumb question. I want you guys just to share as we go. I've already had a glass of wine, and a half a glass of wine, I'm drunk. So it is, everything counts, okay? So I took a ton of notes, and I have a lot to share tonight. But I first, and I'm gonna try not to cry, I'm not even PMSing, but before I go any further, I just want to give a huge shout out to every single one of you guys. I love every single one of you guys. And I don't know if you guys saw my New Year's resolution last year in the challenge groups, but my New Year's resolution last year was to bring, and it's funny because a couple people messaged me and they were like, oh, is this a business New Year's resolution? I'm like, no, I want powerful, amazing, strong, godly, loving, hustle with heart women on my team. Yes, there's men, but not a lot, but mainly women, right? And it's funny, people go, well, that's a great business goal. I'm like, no. I need those women in my life regardless if I run a business. And so I want to share with you guys, that is exactly what happened this year. Exactly what happened this year. And I will make the same exact New Year's resolution because I don't want people on my team that don't understand me. I'm totally different. I am weird. Don't let, like, I always say this, and it's funny. I can say this to y'all because I say it on social media. Don't let the boobies and the eyelashes and the blonde hair fool you. I am the biggest redneck in the world that like smells like, you know, this dirty boy, and I just happen to like girly things, okay? And that's the thing that I love about all of you guys. It doesn't matter where you're at in our journey, but we all just love and work hard. This business, it is easy. It is easy, but you work your butt off. It's not hard. It's not complicated, but you work hard. It is time consuming based off how your goal is and what you want to do. So for anybody that's on this call that's never been a part of it, this is it's a business call. This is a coach call where we really talk about how to grow forward. But honestly, the thing that's really cool, you can be a discount coach. You can be a hobby coach, which means you help maybe one or two people, or you can be a freaking rock star on our team, and you're going to get something from all of these calls. I love that we are family, and I love that we can just be who we are. So I want to dive into just telling you guys how much I love you. And last week, we hit a huge goal in our business. We got to hold it all week. And I want to talk really, really briefly about what it means. We will go way more in depth for those that want to know more. But Race for Fitness started with just me. I was the only one, and I started lost, broken, started posting on social media for accountability. I didn't even know what coaching was. I just did it so that way people knew I was showing up. Shared my cat. At the time was a cat called Triton, which had cancer when it was a hot mess. And then I got Coconut. You know, a tornado came in. We found Coconut underneath this fence. She was 7 weeks old. And then we got Coconut. And my girls were, 4 and 5. And I started this, and I shared all of that and my workouts. I didn't change who I was. And it started with just me. And I sit here today, and we have over 2,000 coaches on our team. And last year we hit this stupid, crazy, amazing goal that every single one of you guys can hit. And I want to tell you what it is. So when you see us talk about on social media, an elite team, an elite Beachbody team, a lot of people are like, well, what does that entitle? So I'm going to dumb it down like super dumb, just because that's kind of how I roll. And I don't really work off numbers. I just kind of go, how many lives do I got to change? And tell me what I got to do. And then I go and do it. I'm not a number person. I'm not. You tell me that I've got to hit a certain number, and I'm like, what? That's overwhelming. But you tell me that I need to change lives and I need to change a certain amount, I'm going to make it happen, because I know that I will make that happen. So initially, to be an elite top Beachbody coach team, it means that you are in the top 1% of the company. There are over 550,000 Beachbody coaches in the industry. And what this means is all year long that our team has to actually hit every single month certain numbers. What are those numbers? Again, I don't like the numbers, but I know that I have a certain amount of people that I need to change lives every single month, and my team has to do the same thing with me. So I want the hustlers. I want the people that they don't just want to change their own life, because I've said it before, and if it hurts your feelings, I'm sorry, that's selfish as hell. If you want to just change yourself, that's okay. But I want the people on my team that are like, nope, I'm going to change my mama, my dad. I'm going to inspire my kids. The neighbor's going to ask me what the hell I'm doing in the garage every morning. That's the people that I want to run with me, okay? So what elite means is there are a certain amount of very large numbers that our team has to meet every single month. And every single month, Beachbody Corporate's like, hello, you're running short on those numbers. Hello, your team needs to change more lives. You know what? I never got that call. And do you know I got that call in September from Beachbody Corporate? And they said, you're done. We know that there's still a couple months left to go in the year, but you already hit all your numbers. Your team has done so freaking good. You don't even need to hit any more numbers for the year, and your team has already changed more lives than most of the coaches in this industry. We just need you to have 5 coaches that turn diamond, that hold their rank, okay? Diamond means they've built a team underneath them. And we hit this goal last year. Yeah, 2 years ago we did 2, but last week. And I just have to give a huge shout out to Karen, turned diamond last week. She literally was that person that put us on the roadmap for elite. Taylor, you guys don't see Taylor. She lives in Paris. So that sounds kind of crazy, right? She's in Paris. She's an Emerald coach on our team. And she actually helped one of my businesses go diamond, which initially made us turn elite. We've got Ashley, which you all know Ashley, Miss Ashley W. I always call her Ashley W because like I can't even say her last name. But she skips and like drinks tequila like me, but I drink Tito's and wine, right? And we have a lot of fun, right? And then we've got Miss Heather Gibson that lives in Puerto Rico that quit her job of 17 years and made Beachbody full-time and is her full-time career on the beach now doing this, right? And then I've got my husband. I've got Jade, which I freaking love. I always laugh at Jade. I always like, this is how simple this business is, you guys. Jade joined my team. She goes, I said yes to wine and chocolate. When you put a post on social media, you said you're enjoying wine and chocolate. I want to be a part of that. And here Jade is, one of the diamond coaches on our team. This is not complicated. Is it hard work? No. Do you hustle freaking hard? Yes. It's not hard. It's not complicated, right? And then I have a couple business centers underneath me. So when you turn 2-star diamond, which means there's Rhonda, I have diamond is easy, you guys, 4 coaches on each side, an emerald on each side. When I turned diamond, I got my husband a diamond, okay? When I got my husband a diamond, I was able to open up a second business center, which means I was able to franchise myself. I'm getting ready to franchise myself for the 4th time. That will happen literally in the first quarter in January, which means Rhonda has multiple Starbucks. Rhonda, like it'd be like Rhonda, and then like another Rhonda, and then like another Rhonda, right? My husband sits underneath me in my business, and this year has already made $13,000 just sitting underneath me. I know that like isn't always everybody's love language, and that's okay, but he just sits underneath me and does nothing. Nothing. And it's all because of you guys. All because you took a leap of faith. We got Miss Kendra that's turning diamond this week, and her daughter is in the hospital right now, like at least 5 centimeters, if not more, getting ready to give birth to her first grandchild, and she is on the call. If she can be on the call, everybody should be on the call. I'm just saying, right? But I want you guys to see the vision. So I'm going to break this business down so stupid easy for you guys, okay? So easy that you're just going to go, ah. And if you want it, you'll make it happen. Now, I will say this, and I really mean this from the bottom of my heart. This business isn't for everybody, and that's okay. That is okay. But for those people that seriously have this crazy vision and they want to grow an empire doing what they're already freaking doing. I was a discount coach. I'm not going to work the business. I'm a discount coach. And I fell in love with you guys. I fell in love with the accountability, the community. And do you know what? One thing, I need you guys to hear this and write it down. I never forgot where I came from. Never. I know my family may not like to hear it, but I'm a total redneck. I mean, like, y'all, we have like, if I could tell you stories. Oh, I got stories. My mom and dad literally brought a horse and a cow. Now we're from Chicago, but my mom and dad wanted to get away from the rat race of the city and just literally picked up and moved one day without warning and left and bought 20 acres. And my mom's like, I want a horse. So she goes and get a horse and she puts it in the back of a pickup truck and drives home. Okay, I got a horse. What do we do with it? That is how I grew up. Like literally, right? Like it is that simple. You share you. I want to share with you guys this vision of this business and what we do is simple. It is simple. You drink your shake. You do a workout. You feed your mind. You share with the world. You invite and you tell people every freaking day how awesome they are. I don't know about y'all, but I love coming in our groups and I will wake up at 5 a.m. I look like a poop show. And I'm like, and I'll look in there. I'm just going to call it what it is. Miss Erica, every morning she's got her like selfie and she worked out. And I'm like, God, girl, how early are you waking up to get this done? And Erica's got it done, right? And so you guys, people ask me every day who inspires me. You. I don't wake up wanting to do this. You guys do. But here's the thing. I was going to do this whether I got paid for it or not. So as much as Beachbody corporate will laugh that I don't care about the numbers and yet we're in the 1% of the business, do you know why we're in the 1% of the business? Because I lead with my heart and I don't care what those damn numbers are. It comes down to, I got to help 5 people per month to get to the next level. 5 people per month. Can I say 5 people's lives per month to build financial freedom for my family, but get paid to do what I love and grow a kick-butt income, right? This is a total rebuilding year for me. For any of you guys just joining, 2 years ago, my business literally dropped hard. I went from making $5,000 per week to like, not that I wasn't making bad, to like 1,000. It was like overnight, boom, right? And last year I had an epiphany, and I'm going to read my notes, but I need you guys to hear this because I've received a couple messages from coaches feeling the same way. And I pray that they listen to this. I'm actually going to message them and they better listen to this. Do you know this business can really annoy you sometimes? I'm going to say this out loud, okay? I'm going to say it because if you're not leading with your heart, which I've done, I'm going to call my butt out, not you guys, okay? If you just post on social media because you know you have to and you're like, ugh. If you just copy what somebody else wrote because you're like, I have nothing to say today, the dog threw up, the kids were fighting, they forgot their homework, I had to drive them to school, I had to drive them to school without slippers or shoes and bare feet because I've done that before. And then you're supposed to post and inspire the world. And then you're supposed to help 5 people per month. I'm out. Like, that's so overwhelming, right? I've been there where I've been like, I lost the love for it. Can I tell you guys when I lost the love for this business? I'm going to tell you, every single one of you guys, can I like ask you to raise your hands? Are you the only, has anybody else felt this way before? Have you ever just been like, man, I love this, but I don't know if I'm in love with it anymore. Like, I love my husband sometimes, and you'll go through seasons of life, but am I in love with him? Right? It's the same. It's the same. Can I tell you what changed for me and literally has brought my love back to this business over the last 2 years? I stopped looking at all the people on social media. Now listen, my upline coach, I look at her every day. We couldn't be more different. We could not be more different. In fact, I'll see posts sometimes, and I mean this in the sweetest way. I'll see posts sometimes, I'm like, I'm going to do it exactly the opposite of that because I'm nothing like that. But that gave me a really, really good idea to do the opposite of what she just posted. Because My husband and I do fight. I'm just going to call this out what it is. We do fight, but we don't get along all the time. And people that say that they don't fight, they're full of crap, because I do. And so, I do follow her, but I stopped looking at everybody. And do you know what I did? I started becoming a challenge person again. I started sharing my crap in there. Do y'all see my post this morning? I don't even know. I had at least 5 carbs yesterday. It could have been 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. I don't know. I lost track after I was eating like a dog. Okay? But I went in there this morning. I was like, hey, good morning. I ate 5 carbs today. So new day. Let's go. Right? And I just went in and I just shared. You stop being a challenger. You just post recipes. You just show up because you have to. You stop sharing your journey. You stop sharing your goals. You stop sharing your vision. You stop sharing your love. You stop checking in if you skipped a workout or you nailed a workout. Do never forget to be a challenger. The moment you do, you will lose love for this business because that's how it starts. Starts the workout, starts the shake, starts with feeding your mind. I share on the Bible studies all the time, and I'm going to say this again. If you've heard it for the 17th time, I apologize. But when I first became a coach, I don't know who it was, but it was a really, really big coach in the industry. Like, it was a huge coach in the industry. And they literally were like, man, you got to hold a book in your hand every day. I don't have a book right here. You got to hold a book in your hand every day and read your personal development. You got to highlight. You got to have that book. And don't get me wrong, I don't disagree with that, but I do disagree with that. Okay. And so I let that make me not read books because I hate to read. Anybody else hate to read? Tell me I'm not the only one. There's so many people who love to read, and I love you if you love to read. And can you give me some of that? My sister has walls and walls of books that she's finished. When I walk in her house, I'm like, wow. I've read like 12, like actual books, front to cover. I hate reading, but one of the things that we're supposed to do is feed our mind. And when I sucked and I hated this business was the moment that I complicated reading a damn book. So I started doing Audible and I stopped making excuses, and it started with 5 minutes here and there, right? Y'all want to smile real quick? I seriously have ADD, I know. I just get so excited because I love this business so much. I wouldn't sleep if I didn't have to, you guys. I love it, and I believe it into every single one of you guys. But your stumbles are you getting in your own way. I've been there, I've done it. I hated this business for a while. I got to post, oh my God, now I got to do something funny. I got to do a damn invite. Now you want to share my transformation picture? I don't even have one. In fact, I've gained 15 pounds. And do you know what? I did that post once. Oh, here's mine. Yeah, I'm a little bigger in the after than I am in the before. I'm not really sure how that happened, but it happened, right? So then the other thing is, I stopped being a challenger. I stopped feeding my mind. I've never stopped drinking my shake, ever. Like, that's just silly because it's like liquid awesome, right? I stopped inviting. Inviting was scary. Who's going to believe in me? I'm a new coach, or I have no confidence right now. I ate 7 donuts last night. Why is anybody going to listen to me? I have a horrible marriage. I'm fighting with my kids. I have no results. Why would I invite on social media? Do you know why you'd invite on social media? Because our team can change everybody on social media. Can I tell you one thing that you may not know yet if you don't have a customer or you only have 1 or 2? Do you know the moment that the fire lit under my ass under this business was the moment I got a couple customers? I couldn't wait to wake up every single day and see how they were doing because it wasn't just about Rhonda. It became about other people. And it became about waking up every single day wanting them to do better than they were the day before, and it wasn't about me anymore. Do you know this love for our team turning elite and every single one of our coaches turning diamond, another one turning diamond this week? It's not about Rhonda and what she's done. It's about them. I want them. I want Karen, Jade, Meg, Kendra. I want y'all to, Danielle, I want y'all to surpass me. I want you guys to make $1 million before I do, okay? Please? Because I want you to do well. Because literally, I am going to cry like a baby when I have them all at my retreat at this house. And I want every single one of you guys at this retreat next year. It's happening in April. We're going to work out with a super trainer. We're going to drink wine. We're going to put Tito's in our pre-workout. We're going to work out. We're going to hike. We're going to have PJs on with no bras and panties and our hairs in buns. And we are going to like snort laughing. And I want every single one of you guys here, you know we're going to do it. And you know Thor's going to take off with one of your panties. You know it. He's going to run around the house and go, no, those are my panties. You know what I mean? Like, I want you to know, losing the love for something is normal. But pulling yourself out of your booty when you feel that way is up to you. Couple things. Stop watching everybody on social media. Stop it now. Put blinders on. The moment I started doing me and I started running Bible studies and I started, let's just call it real, I started cussing and saying I love Jesus and drinking wine and just sharing my love for my husband and just being me, was the moment everything shifted. Everything shifted. I stopped looking at other people. I started being who God created me to be, a hot freaking mess, and sharing it. Don't try to do this image that you think that you want to be, because guess what? It's not you. It's not. I received the most amazing messages, and it's not my story to tell, so I'm not going to tell it, from Erica and Cheryl this week. Y'all sent me messages that made me want to cry. Now, you may not be able to tell that story yet, but you can start healing through that, sharing little bits and pieces of your life on social media. I didn't tell my story all at once, right? But I was crystal clear who I became through what I was feeding my mind, through becoming a challenger in the groups, sharing my good days and bad days, and committing. And I want to read a little bit of this to you guys today. How many of you guys, and if you didn't, it's okay. How many of you guys, because we still have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, how many of you guys listened to the National Wake Up Call today? It is the best call for anybody that wants to learn to be consistent and committed in this business. So I wrote a couple things that just really spoke out to me. And whether you choose to work this business or not, and if you are a brand new coach on this team and you really want to rock this business and you haven't told me, will you please message me or anybody, your upline coach on this team, please message them and tell us, because we want to give you those first steps to make that happen. But this really is the first step, being on the call or listening to the recording. The first thing I wrote down from the call today is commit. Commit to ourselves. Do you hear everything I just said? Commit to yourselves. The moment I started hating this business is the moment I stopped committing to me. I stopped becoming a challenger. I started making excuses for not reading a book. I stopped inviting on social media because I don't have a story. Who's going to listen to me? I know I have so many coaches that feel this way. I don't have a large transformation story. In fact, the 19 pounds that I gained was because I lived in frickin' Minnesota. Let's just call it what it is. -70 will make anybody gain 19 pounds. It will. I gained 19 pounds because I was eating a lot of really good food, and all I was doing was working out. So I was hungry all the time. I'm not normally that large. Like, not that that was big. I'm not large. But that like the size I am now is the size I've been my whole life. That 19 pounds because that was really cold, right? So I don't have a transformation story. I do, but I don't. I haven't lost 40 or 50 pounds. Jade, oh my God, I love your transformation story. I could share your transformation story every single day. It's just so freaking amazing. So I don't have that story. So when I hear people say they don't have a story, girlfriend, neither did I. Neither did I. But I invited because I didn't want to be selfish and hoard all this great awesomeness to myself. Okay, so I was committed. Commit to yourselves. Be super consistent now. People are making their decision right now watching you on social media. So do you want to know who the rock stars in this business are? Do you want to know that every single one of my 5 diamond coaches that turned diamond this year all joined this time last year? All of them, actually, a couple of them, I think actually even January. Do you know why? They watched now. So your rock stars and those people that will join your team, maybe if they haven't messaged you yet, January 1st comes, you're the first person they're going to do. You know why? You were consistent and you were committed. Y'all, don't be perfect. Do you know I need to, the next time I see one come across my phone, My first posts on social media were so bad. It's so sad. Like I literally had a Barbie, like an actual Barbie doll with like muscles. And I was like, yeah, that's what we need to look like. Not like, is that for real? Did I really post that? It's so bad. It's so like literally I should have been fired the first day, second day, third day, fourth day, first year, right? It was so bad, right? Because like I didn't want to be like Barbie. Barbie needed muscles. But that's still not okay. Like it was really creepy, right? It looked like Chucky doll with muscles. It was horrible, right? Those people that are watching you, they're watching you now through the holidays to see if you're going to be committed. Less is more during the holidays. Okay, on the National Wake Up Call, when she shared this today, I was like, A freaking men. Do y'all notice I don't post as much as I used to? Nope. Once, maybe twice a day if I'm lucky. Once a day. Once is going to be a powerful post that day. Heck, maybe it's even a joke to make you pee your pants while you're drinking your coffee. Don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple. Less is more. Get focused on the things that move you forward. Let me repeat that. Get focused on the things that move you forward. You guys, there are so many things in this business that you could focus on. I got this, or this is this person that said my photo was cute, I need to respond, or this, or no. What is the one thing that you can focus on hard today that's going to move your business forward? An invite? Do you know every single Monday night I do an invite on social media? Every single Monday night. Write this down. Sunday night, Monday morning, Monday evening, and Thursday evenings are the best days for invites on social media. So you want to share something uncomfortable? You want to share your transformation? You want to invite to what we do? Just start. Invite. Here's the thing, when you guys are brand new, you don't know what you're doing. But you know what you do have? A team that does. So even though you don't know what you're doing, when we run our next challenge group, which starts on the 17th, right? This next Monday, a week from today, we're going to do it together. So if you're new and you're like, I have no clue what to do, don't worry. We're going to do it with you. You shouldn't know what you're doing. You just started. The only thing I care about is that you get amazing results and you become the best challenger in the world. Brand new coaches, I don't care about what you do, become a great challenger. I want you to get amazing results. Because you know why? I want you to be able to share that with the world. And even though you don't think you're going to right now, that's okay. And you don't have to. I don't want you to freak you out, but you will. But just become the best challenger ever, because that's where coaches are created. In the challenge group. Not on social media, not you sharing your journey. Screw that. Stop it. Those things will come. You'll learn those things. But Monday night, Monday morning as well, but Monday night, Sunday night, and Thursday night are the best times to invite. You're inspired by me? You want to learn more about how I got these results and how I can enjoy wine and chocolate at the same time? Drop your favorite emoji below. I want to share more. And then our team is going to help you and teach you how to share with these people what you do, okay? Keep it simple. Get focused on the things that move you forward. Post less, but with more intention. Don't, y'all, you get busy, don't just post to post. Do it with intention, okay? You have 1 hour a day. Let's say this, for instance, as a brand new coach, I kind of wrote this down. I had 1 hour a day as a brand new coach. A brand new coach, I had 2 other jobs, a husband that traveled. I didn't have a lot of time. I had 1 hour per day. 1 hour. I had to make 1 hour work to grow this business and learn it, okay? So what I did is I focused on income producing activity. What does that mean? Income producing activity. I posted with intention. None of it was just, y'all, because I look back at some of my posts just as I hated this business. I'm just going to call it what it is. About 2-3 years in, I got caught up in just watching everybody do better than me and pass me up. And I was so mad. I'm doing the same thing they're doing. How are they already at this? And I'm not. And I started comparing myself to other coaches. And I started to hate this because I didn't lead with my heart. And I didn't lead with the right intentions. I made it about all these numbers and about all these ranks. You guys, do you know that your numbers and ranks will happen when you do these things? Do you know when you feed your mind in the challenge group? You join the Bible studies, you feed your mind, you do your workout, guess what? Your results will come. Coaching is no different. The moment you start forgetting those things, the moment that you will not be of value to anybody else, including yourself. Okay. So what activities grow your business? Keep it simple. Write this down. Write like a little column and say, what activities grow my business? Well, doing the follow-ups, doing the invites on social media, doing stories, sharing amazing transformations that our team has. You guys, we have that whole message thread here in our coach group of all of your guys' transformations. Will you do me a favor? Keep posting them. I want there to be, going into 2019, over 200 transformations on there. You think we can do that? I'm going to go put mine on there too, because I want to bring it back up into the group. But we have I think we have probably 50 in there. Let's get like 200, because I know we at least have it. And all of those transformation posts y'all get to use. So don't, they're yours. They're the whole team's, because if you're posting them, we're allowed to use them, okay? So what activities are going to grow your business, right? Write down what that might look like, right? For me, I need to share your guys' transformations. I got to share Jade's, right? I got to share your guys's, because I don't have that story. So when somebody reaches out to me, they want to lose 50 pounds, I'm like, oh, let me show you Jade. Girlfriend, she joined my team because she wanted to drink wine and chocolate. And I want to help you lose those 50 pounds too, right? I want you to keep it that simple. But you know what you got to do? You got to live the vitals, the 4 vital behaviors. Drink your shake, do your workout, do your personal development, tell everybody they're freaking amazing. I think I should say freaking amazing. Tell everybody they're amazing and invite, okay? It's that simple. Building more relationships. Get in conversations with people. So she said this today, so I wrote down the conversations I had with people on Instagram today, because I spend most of my time over there. And I know y'all are thinking, what are you talking about? So I'm going to read this to you guys. I need you to see how simple this is. It is just me. Building more relationships, get in conversations with people on social media. Okay? Today, my conversations involved makeup, dogs, my husband and how much sex we have, wine glasses, where do I get them? Girl, how many coffee cups do you have? Like, seriously, where are you getting all this? How many cabinets do you have full of coffee cups with all these motivational quotes on them, right? Hair products. I've got one right now I've got to return that I will in the next couple hours or tomorrow morning. How do I talk about Jesus and have an amazing relationship with my children and make that come across so it's not pushy? It's conversations, you guys. It has nothing to do about my business. But you know what it does have to do with? My brand and who I am. Y'all, you become a coach. It's something you love. It's not who you become. It is not who you become. I need you to be the same person you are when you joined, the things you love, and improve on them. Okay? So I've always loved hair and makeup. Like, I've just always been super intrigued with it. I don't know. Like, I was that weirdo. Like, when I was 11, I would go and look at magazines, and I would look and see, like, where they got the lip gloss, and like, okay, where is this? And then I would go and look it up, and I'd find out where, like, I was that person. I'd be like, oh, and then I have a skirt that kind of looks like that. Maybe I could cut it to look like this. Like, I am a homegrown, like, let me figure it out on my own kind of person. That's why I color my own hair. That's why I do my own eyelashes, and why I do my own self-tanner, and that's what I share. It's who I am. I didn't have a lot of money growing up. I wanted something. My mom said, figure it out. I ain't buying it for you, right? So I figured it out. So those conversations I had build trust and allows people to get to know Rhonda, not just the transformation. Because y'all, the transformation isn't Rhonda. That's not me. Because, like, I could eat like 16 donuts and all of a sudden the belly's bigger, right? Let's just call it what it is. We're going to have a couple bad days and all of a sudden I'm up 5 pounds, right? That's not who I am. It's something I share. It's something I enjoy. It's a tool I can give people. But I also love showing people how to put our eyelashes on and make the best sugar cookies ever, because I'm going to be making those, and they are not fat-free in any way, shape, or form, and you will never have sugar cookies as good as mine. Just saying. 3 sticks of butter and one like thing, dude, y'all are going to love it. It's amazing. I'm going to share it, because there is nothing fat-free in my life, and there is nothing fake, because fat-free is fake, right? Well, except for my boobies. Hope your kids aren't on here. I swear. I'm just looking. Okay. Next. bring the joy and get creative. This is so much fun. So when you hate this business, because everybody, you guys, if you treat this like an actual business, it will reap like a business. If you treat it like a hobby, you will reap like a hobby. My husband has the best job in the world. He doesn't always love it. He doesn't. Every job, you're not going to always love it. But this right here is why I love this business, and what always brings me back to loving it is bring the joy and get creative. I was actually sharing with my husband today. We're driving down the street and I was like, hey babe, my poor husband, the questions I ask him, he's just like, oh my God, I'm so high maintenance. I'm like, so honey, like, one of the things that attracted you to me when we were dating was it how loud and crazy I am and how I just say it how it is and I really just don't buttercup anything and I'm just really, really got a lot of energy. Did that like attract you to me? And he was like, oh my God, where is this going? Because that's why people on social media like me. Like I have to, Jade, I keep calling you out. Like anytime I do something like crazy, like just like, I don't even know, like I'll be dancing in the elevator or whatever. Jade's like, girlfriend, this is why I joined your team. You're crazy. And you guys, all of my life, I was made fun of it. I was made fun of the fact that I'm different. I am very different. And I was telling my husband today, I love that I have a business that allows me to share that different. I am not changing ever. Because I also know now, going through the Bible studies, that my different and my quirky and my loud and my energy is a gift that God gave me. I didn't know that. I've been a coach for 6 years. It took me literally 4 years to figure this out. My loud and my energy, Danielle and Darren will say, they're like, you and Ashley have this gift, and your gift is your excitement and energy about everything you talk about. And I was like, oh, okay. And I heard this years ago from Danielle. And at the time I was like, that's a thing I made fun of. Like people make fun of me because I am just loud. And I come in a room and I am just like, I'm in a cartwheel in it, right? Like it's just, I just love life. I really do love life, you guys. Okay? It's a gift. So be creative and bring joy to your business however you are. Don't be like Rhonda, right? But do you. Okay, so building trust, having fun, being you. What can you do today that's going to bring energy and joy to your page? So something I love she shared, and I do this every single year, and I'm actually going to do a very large post about it, but I'm actually doing a lot more of it on Instagram stories just for free lately, and I will be doing this all through Christmas where I'm sharing questions. You ask me a question, I will bring it to you, whatever it is, because I want to help. Y'all, women need help. We all need to help each other. Like if we have like a beauty question or something, like everything I've learned is from watching other people, right? Or reading in a magazine. Why are we not giving that gift? If you love to cook or whatever you like to do, why are we not gifting that to people, right? But one of the things I do every year for Christmas, and I actually haven't done this year because I'm planning on doing it a little differently, is the 12 days of Christmas. So every day on my page, I would give something for free as a gift to my audience that was based off my brand. I would do an eyelash tutorial and show what eyelashes I used, whatever common questions I would get. I would do my favorite lipstick and why. Red lipstick is always really tough. By the way, I'll be sharing my favorite red lipstick on Instagram stories tomorrow. And I know a lot of you guys already own it because it's freaking amazing. And I will never wear another red lipstick in my life, right? Because there's a lot of reds. Some are orange, some are purple, some are, this one's, no, some are blue. You gotta know, okay? You gotta know what base to use for it. So I wanna share all this stuff. I wanna help women not just look hot, but be able to go into Target and look like $1 million buying like stuff off the dollar store section, right? It's a gift that you guys can give on social media. Don't just share fitness. So like the 12 days of Christmas, she talks about this. I mean, there's 12 things that you're just really good at. And I think people always get stumped on this. They're like, I'm not good at anything. Are you kidding me? What does everybody, so this is what I actually went. I pretended, la, 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 I'm not a Beachbody coach. La, 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 I'm not a Beachbody coach. I never signed up. What the heck do people ask me about all the time? And I'm constantly doing for other people. I never became Beachbody coach. What is it? Oh, for sure, all of my life, makeup. How do you do that? Can you show me how to do that eye, those lips? Now this is me, okay? This is me. Your story's different, right? Hair. I color my hair and I do all that. Coloring the hair thing is always a little scary because I don't want people's hair to fall out. So I do share it, but that's a little scary sometimes too. Like, I'm like, I've been doing this a while. But like all these other things, right? Like, I share these things because I want to help other women, because I'm leading with my heart, because I've read the book. Write this down, everybody, because I read the book, The Go-Givers. That book changed my business. I read that book 2 years too late into the business, and it taught me how to give more in order to receive. You got to give a lot more before you actually receive, okay? I love giving. It makes me smile. I actually have coaches from other teams that reach out to me all the time and ask me so many questions. I know they're a Beachbody coach. I know they're a Diamond coach, or I don't even care. I want to help them. I don't care. You want to, I'll screenshot that for you real quick. I'll send him a video. I was sitting at a bar last night and I was like, well, it was a golf course. So I'm not at a bar, like, you know, but no, that's nothing wrong with the bar. But I'm sitting there and I'm literally videoing this other Beachbody coach. And I was like, girl, I'm so proud of you. You're amazing. And I'm like, I don't care, because I love what I do. And I want to help other women no matter where they are. You have to lead that way, you guys, okay? You got to have fun with it and bring the joy to your business. If you lead with your heart, you will have so much more joy doing this business, okay? I want to open the phone lines, but I wanted to share, going through December, you guys, with Transform 20, all of you should be able to help at least 5 to 10 people, if not more. Like, it's silly. And I remember when I was a brand new coach, and again, I had no confidence. Like, I was a stay-at-home mom that didn't know anything about fitness. I was the girl that would go to the gym, and I loved to watch the instructor because I was like, wow, she's really cool. I like her energy. She's awesome. I want to be like her someday, right? And then we lost everything, and I had to get a job, and I got thrown out there, and I didn't, what do I have? I'm lost, I'm broken. I can't pay my bills. You know, all this stuff ran through my head. But you know what, you guys? I led with the fact that Danielle had a team. So she had other instructors, and she had people that had nutrition backgrounds and all those things that I don't know any of that. But I knew that I felt different when I worked out. I knew that I inspired people, and they were always asking me what I was eating, but I didn't really have a platform to share with them. I knew what I could eat to get results, but I still wasn't getting what I wanted because I still was eating way too much of one versus the other. But I needed a platform that would allow me to be able to help other people so that way they could get good results as well, instead of me just saying, oh, eat this or eat that, right? So now you have that. You don't need to see the whole staircase to be an amazing coach. You just have to get out of your own way. And if you've lost the love or you're struggling with the holidays, can you keep it simple and go back to less is more during the holidays? Keep it simple. Don't think you got to do all these stories or all these invites. Y'all, share you an invite. I mean, like, dude, you could do an invite. Not that Ashley did this, but you could do an invite drinking your wine out of a straw, doing push-ups on the floor. You really could. If that's how you roll, just do it. It doesn't have to be, hey, I might do that. Kind of fits my genre, right? Like, I just think, like, I see it in all of you guys. You are that great. Just do it and learn as you go. Do you know, I love this quote. We've got about 10 minutes left, and I'm going to unmute the line. I want you guys, if you have any questions and you don't want to unmute your line, you can type it in the comment area on the side. I love the quote, knowledge is power. But I kind of hate the quote too, because knowledge isn't power. Not if you don't implement it. You can be provided all the tools in the world. You can come into our challenge groups and this happens quite a bit. Here's the shred videos. Watch all of this over the next week. You got 1 week, just 1 week to get organized. I don't want you to learn the shred videos in one day. And in fact, I know that you're not going to learn them in one day. It's actually going to take you about 30 days. But let's just start that process, right? And then you add somebody to the challenge group and they don't even watch the videos. And then they ask you these questions, do you know they didn't watch the videos? And you're sitting there and you're going, knowledge is power. But girlfriend, only if you implement it. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want this? So when you go into next year, you literally have a business helping a few people that makes you get out of bed each day. You guys, when I didn't want to get out of bed, I started helping a couple people. A couple people made me get out of bed. They made me wake up every single day and go, man, I can't wait to see how they're doing, when Rhonda didn't want to. And that's how I fell in love with this business. But you guys, you will hit stumps in this business where you forget to be a challenger. You forget to feed your mind. You got the holidays, right? I share in the Bible studies all the time. You're putting your makeup on, you're doing your laundry, you're driving down the street, you're going for a walk, you're shopping in Target, put your headphones on. Feed your mind for 5 minutes. Lewis Howes, he has a podcast where he does this 5-minute Fridays. So when I was going through a really dark time about a year and a half ago, and like literally my husband and I became roommates in our house and we couldn't figure out what are we doing? I would wake up just like, I got to inspire the world. And I was like, we knew we wanted to stay together, but it was so hard and I was so broke. I'm like, how did we get here? We were broke and we're lost and now we're not. And now who are we? Right? I would wake up and listen to the 5-minute Friday Lewis Howes. And within 1 or 2 of them, I'd be like, that song, what is that song? If I can do it, or you can do it. I don't know. I got the song that goes through my head. I don't know. I can feel like I could do anything. Right? Because I fed my mind, because everything, this business, you guys, your physical results all starts up here. But you know what's the most important thing, you guys? One day at a time. Commit. Make a decision. Tomorrow, I am going to set up my phone, and I apologize, this kind of sucks, but I did a really cool live video in another coach's page that's not a part of our team, and it was so great. She asked me to speak about how to be consistent when times get rough. And I did a whole 50 minutes on it, and I cannot save the video to save me. My phone didn't have enough storage or something. I don't know what happened. So I'm going to literally prop my phone up, and I'm going to record it for you guys so you guys can watch it. Okay, I'm going to go live in the coach group, and I'm just going to prop my phone up, and I need all of you guys to watch it. It's a decision. It's a decision. Jade, I have to give her a huge shout out. Karen, when these ladies made a decision to turn diamond, they did it like that. Do you know why? They made a decision. They made a decision to make it happen. This year, when I wanted the right people on my team, I made a decision. I wrote it down. I shared it in the challenge groups. Hey, by the way, you guys, every goal I have in this business, I don't just share it with you. I share it in my challenge. Don't ever not share it with your challengers, because those are where coaches are created. Share your coach goals with your challengers as well. You'll inspire them, right? You'll inspire them. They'll go, God, you were just a stay-at-home mom, and now you're going to make $1 million doing what you love, all because you led with your heart and you put eyelashes on and color your own hair, right? Just be you. God created you to be exactly who you are, but you have to commit. You have to less is more and make a decision, okay? Does anybody have any questions? So our next challenge group starts a week from today, okay? I am so excited. I will be out of town this weekend, so I'm going to set it up. I'm going to need a little of your guys' help, but I'm going to be setting it up, but I'm actually going to my first NFL football team game, and I'm going to freeze my butt off because it's going to be like 20 degrees, but I'm really excited, and so I'll be doing that on Saturday, but I will be setting the group up ahead of time and then having you guys kind of help out with some of it, but we're all going to do it together. We're all going to transition together. Every single new challenge group, you guys, it literally is a new commitment to my soul. Day one. Every single one of them. That's actually something that brought more fire back into me when I didn't know how to be a challenger again, is I decided that every 30 days when I started a new group, I was going to commit with the new people as well. Because every 30 days, there was something happening in my life that made me need to commit, whether it was my workouts, my food, or my mind, reading a book. I shared on the Bible studies last week that I needed, like, let's not eat like dogs. Let's not eat off our kids' plates. And then I did all week. What the hell, right? So, like this week, I'm like all week, I'm like on it. Husband's out of town. I'm like, I eat really good when he's not here. So that's no problem here. But I just I'm not perfect. Share that with your people. Let the world know, right? Okay, any questions? Anybody want to add to what I said? I'd love for any of you guys to just even unmute and just add something. Maybe something how you overcame something, or man, you kind of, because I understand this time of year is tough. Keep it simple. Never forget and commit. And less is more. I don't post nearly as much as I used to. My Instagram stories, I have a lot of fun with them. Y'all don't need to post as much as I do. It's a little stupid, but I have a lot of fun. I build a lot of trust and I grow a lot of business from it. And I got to tell you, I fall in love with y'all through there. You know, it's so much fun just sharing really who I really am. If y'all really knew what we were really saying behind the scenes sometimes, it'd be really scary. Anybody want to say anything? Anybody have a question?
Oh, come on, you guys.
No, Karen, go, girl. Go.
I'm always first. I wait a little bit, and then I'm like, okay, forget it. So I just have to tell you, for the new people, it's really, what Rhonda is saying is so true. I've been around Beachbody for 3 years, and I committed in May to doing this almost full time. I do it Tuesdays and Thursdays. I work at the gym, so I don't do it as much, but I will tell you, it is just a commitment to do it. And if you do the steps that she's saying, watch her for sure, and maybe one other coach, Danielle, or I don't know, you pick who you connect with the most, and then be you, because you're not someone else. So you might get good ideas from them, but you just have to be you. So if you don't like big, eyelashes and hair or makeup or whatever, which it's okay, just know that that's what makes you different. Not everybody is like, she does have a lot of people, I will tell you, hairdressers, people that love, and I'm one of them, so I connect a lot with her. But if it's not you, that's okay. If you like, planting stuff in the dirt, then go do it. If you like, I don't know, cleaning wood floors because you guys are into flooring, then go, I don't even know what to talk about. But you know what I mean? There's so many things. But it is really about commitment and deciding and just really loving the people when you're talking to them. Don't try to make the sale. It's not about the sale, because 10 years from now, they'll come back to you, even if it is 10 years, and they'll go, oh yeah, she does Beachbody, I'm gonna call her. Or 10 days from now, it's not about the sale. So just go do you, whatever that means, and have fun.
Yeah. And it's funny, you guys. So the really cool thing about our team is we teach you how to build your brand and who you are. And it's funny, I've had corporate on calls with me and they laugh because they're like, girl, your team is hairdressers, makeup people, and people that love Jesus. And it's because that's what I talk about. So who do you want on your team? I want that. I want that because that's who I am. I enjoy that. It comes easy to me because I love it regardless. I'm a tough cookie. Y'all, I can move 600 bales of hay like that, but I'm gonna have my eyelashes on, right? And I'm gonna have my hair done.
Yeah.
It is who I am. I've been that way forever. But think about what you put out into the universe, what you talk about and portray. When you think about that, that will be who's on your team. Come crystal clear about who that is. I want people, I've had a couple people, I don't even care. The last couple months unfollow me because it was so funny. One lady wrote on my post, it was she said, you just said the F word and Jesus in the same sentence, unfollow. And I was like, bye-bye. I'm it's okay. And I know it's not politically correct, but neither am I, right? I could pray about my mouth. I pray about it all the time. I'm doing better. But that's not my people. It's okay. It's all right. You're not going to make everybody happy. And you guys, from the moment that you realize that and you just do you, the way God instilled in you to be brave and bold and kick fear to the curb, is the moment that you will be unstoppable because you just don't care. Fear is of the devil. And the moment that you realize that that is not of him and that is not you believing that, somebody putting it in your soul, Is the more you're, I'm going to fight back right away, right? Do you, but think about what you talk about on social media will be who you bring into your tribe, who you attract, those people that come in. Who do you want in? Who do you want that to look like? Okay. So Karen, thank you so much for sharing. I love all of you guys. Going into December, I really wanted to have this call as I know that I've gone through these seasons and I probably haven't shared them publicly enough with you guys. And I wish that maybe I would have. At the time, I don't think I really knew, right? But as I'm on the other side of it, I'm like, I recognize these things now. If I'm suffering in a certain area, I know exactly what to do. Versus before, I went a really dark, deep hole and then just didn't tell anybody. And then it got darker and darker and darker, and I didn't know what to do. Now you know what to do, okay? So I love all of you guys. Transform 20. Go out. If you haven't ordered it, I don't know, like, first of all, you need to message me and tell me why, right? But second of all, go out and share what you're doing. I've got a coach call that I'm getting ready to jump on with a bunch of really amazing rock star coaches that want to get to the next level. And I will more than willing to share with you guys some of the things I see in each of them and why they're going to be truly amazing going into 2019. So I'm going to jump on that call real quick, but I want you guys to know I see amazingness in every single one of you guys. You gotta commit. Keep it simple. Put blinders on. Lean on our team. And never forget why you started. Stay humble. Stay humble. Never forget why. Don't ever not be humble through the process. Okay, you guys? I love you guys. Have an amazing night. And when I post a recording, share one thing that you learned from this and that you will apply today. Okay? All right, you guys. Bye.